Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. If you're seeing me, it might be for a reason. I have the Alleyway Tarot here, and we're going to see what it is you need to know. The reason that I know that this is going to be for you is I don't do captions, hashtags, trending sounds. Ooh, so we've got Frost and the Seven of Swords here. And the Two of Swords. So Frost is a card of the sharpness of memory and how sometimes we'll tell ourselves stories, and it doesn't include all of the details, so it is more a recreation than it is the truth. But it's like, because of this memory, you're with this Five of Swords and the way that the Two of Swords fell down. I'm just going to pick it up because I don't want to move the camera. This is how it fell down. So this is there's a memory here that's not fully correct because there's not complete perspective in it. This is a memory causing conflict problems with the Seven of Swords, and even stabbing your own self through the leg with a spear. It's kind of painful. You're hurting yourself, and you're forcing, like, it's forcing you to, like, looking for a reason to cut this relationship off, to cut it down, and to separate, a separation, a clean cut. So why are you seeing me? The Knight of Cups. So knights are usually messengers, right? And cups is emotion. This is kind of I'm getting a person though. It's like this, like you're, like this person presented a little cup to you and is just sitting there waiting patiently, and you're like, nope, nope, not the stars, not today, nope. Because of something that happened to you in the past. Okay. So this is Death Motel. This is that motel on the side of the road. This is like a quick change, like you pass that hotel in the night. It's a quick change, barely noticeable. But something has changed. See that, and on that card, stay for a good time, not a long time. Huh. Or it might be that that Knight of Cups is the one that hurt you. And that they were kind of there for a good time, not a long time. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the one that hurt you, and you have not processed this yet. Father's Sleep came out in reverse. You've not processed this yet. The pain from this, hurt from this Knight of Cups. And Knight of Cups tend to promise a world, but they never stay for very long. Oh, and you're stuck in the gloaming. Now, when this is upright, this is a card of being in a place, not letting yourself get too attached to the dark dankness of it, but seeing it for what it is, appreciating it, so that when you get back to the light, you're like, well, I spent time there, and my time spent there was worthwhile. And I'm getting like music and listening to water droplets and stuff. I don't know if that's relevant to anybody, but this came out in reverse. It's like you're seeking out this dark space so that you can say that you're unhappy. Because you haven't healed it. Yes. You're like holding yourself back. The King of Pentacles came out in reverse. You're holding yourself back. The King of Pentacles is very, very good at taking care of what they've earned for themselves. But it's like, in reverse, you're just sitting and you are determined to not get up from that fucking chair. You're like, I can do everything that I need to from this chair. I don't need to talk to anybody that I'm not already talking to. That's all that you need to know. You need to fix that. Because it's like the reason that you have so much to have is through human connection. You know what I mean? And it's up to you. You really have got to want to change it. If you're like, this has worked for me until now, up till now, this is gonna, miscongeniality also might be significant. It's worked really well for me for the past 30 years. If it's worked really well for you for the past 30 years and you don't want to change, swipe up. This message will not be for you. Because this is about people who want to change, who have reached a plateau and they're not happy with what's good enough. Devil in reverse. They want more. It's like you're afraid to go after more. It's like you're afraid to look for this connection, this tie. I'm getting like scared, but with good reason, but real scared. Like it really hurt. And we've got yeah, you've put yourself too much into this energy where you are the High Priestess. You are separate. You don't need anybody. You don't need connection. You don't need to learn. But you are that High Priestess because you made connection, because you learned. You just need to learn a different lesson now. Yeah, deals in the dark didn't pop out, but it flipped in my hand. So that means you kind of know this, and you kind of know how to step back into the space as well. You're just flat out refusing. Okay. So we had the Seven of Cups come out in the reverse, and then we had the Empress come out sideways, and she connected to the High Priestess. So it's like the... It's like you're afraid of the emotional connection that the Empress needs. It's like you treasure and kind of love how separate the High Priestess for you is. But the High Priestess is a bridge. She is a connection. She's not fully involved in physical life, but she's not fully involved in spirituality either. Because she's experienced life. You need to get in your Empress energy and figure out what it is you want. You don't need to just let anybody up in that throne room. You know what I mean? 6:06 on the clock. You don't need to just let anybody up in that throne room, but you've got to exercise your discernment. And you can't just be like, oh, my discernment says no. You have to take action. You have got to live. That's it. Make a plan. Go after what you want. Don't sit and wait for it to show up to you. This is not asking you to be in your feminine energy. You know what you want. And this Ace of Discs came out. The Ace of Discs with the King of Pentacles on the back, following the King of Wands. It's time you turn your... And actually, this one can also include a monetary... That card is inclusionary of monetary... new chances with like financials, abundance, job, possibly. But this is your King of Pentacles journey to right that masculine energy that you've kind of unicky snip kind of cut the balls off the king here. Yeah, so Four of Pentacles, you've got to go after what you need, figure out what it is you need, and then slowly from there process your emotions with the Six of Swords. You're going to have to do a lot of inner child work possibly to heal that inner teenager that really got fucked up. You're going to actually have to let go of this pain and this hurt, and it's going to be a fucking fight. This battle card is indicative of a fight, but you cannot just fight just to fight. You have to fight because you want to get over this. You want to heal. You can't just fight it just to have another avenue to put your another misdirection for your energy. So, if nothing else comes out on this one, oh, the World. And the Hermit. You have to come to terms with it. This thing didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Your life, as it is right now, you can say it's good enough, but it's not what you fucking want. And you know that. You have to come to terms with that. But sitting in this Hermit energy, you need to still make these connections because a Hermit is somebody who learns from others but still values their own wisdom overall. Okay? So you still got to realize that this is not what you wanted. And this is kind of more stepping out of your seclusion that you put yourself in. Stepping out of your seclusion. Maintain your own. You have that eye. You have that third eye, right? Shining right into that light. You have that. But you also need a little bit more light around you, okay? So just step out, make those connections. Still trust yourself, trust your intuition, but make sure you're not starting fights out of nowhere, starting problems, seeing smoke when there's no fire, okay? I really hope this helped. Cut the strings of control. Love you.